and we are recording this session. It will be on YouTube, so no need for you if you feel you want to review it, visit our YouTube channel, and there you will see it. Thank you very much. Let me start. So I'll start by team. Are we okay? Is it okay? So let me start by I want to show you something, which is this, and I want you please to look at it and think, what do you see here? What do you think is this? What am I trying to say here? Please, anyone, please feel free. What am I trying to say here? Please.
Is it communication gone wrong?
Communication, sorry. Gone wrong?
Yes, the communication's all wrong. What the customer wanted and what was delivered and what was really needed, it's not aligned. It's all confusing.
Okay, good one. Very good one. Team, do you think anything else? Are these steps to manage a project? Are these steps to manage a project? Are they?
No, this is not a good step to just manage the project. So it's a little duplicated, and this is a little distorted, yeah?
It's a step to, sorry, step to what?
The step is not, I mean, rule in size, just it is a little difficult. It doesn't have the start and middle end.
It doesn't have a start and end. Okay. What else, team? What else? What do you think I'm trying to say here?
I think it's showing that there's no coordination. Everybody has their own take or their own perspective on the project, and there's no overall coordination between what one person wants and what another person is doing.
Exactly, exactly. What you said all is oh, that's it. What we have here is we have different stakeholders. We have different people who has something to do with the project. So people that are connected with the project. We have the customer, the project leader, the engineer, all others. But the problem we have here is we have different perspective. Everyone sees and understands the end result differently. What the project is, people understand it differently. Look at that. The problem here is look at this. Really, this is interesting. Even the customer himself, what the customer explained is this type of swing. But what he really needs is this. It's very simple swing. So that's why we need project management. Why do we need project management? We need project management because the project manager is the one who align all these stakeholders toward a common objective, toward a common end result. We need all people to understand where are we heading. That's your role as a project manager. That's why, how much do you think the project manager spend out of his time, I mean, whole time he has on a project, how much he spent in communicating? Is it 60% of his time, 70, 80, 90% of his time communicating? What do you think, team? Give me again.
20%.
50?
No, 70.
70. Team?
70.
70? What do you think, team? 60, 70, 80, 90?
80%.
80%.
90%.
Who says more? Guys, who says more? In fact, it's 90%. 90% of his time, project manager, is spent in communication. You see how important is that? This is how important it is for you as a project manager. You are a communicator between all these stakeholders. You need to align all these toward a common objective and need. Great. So what is a project? So we need to align the people toward a common goal. So what is the project? How can we define the project? What is the project, team? Let me tell you this. In any business, in business world, in the world, we have, in fact, two types of works. Two types. They are projects and operations. So what is this? What is that? What's the difference between projects and operations? What's the difference, please?
Project is something you start and finish, and this there is finish, this product, and operation is continuous.
Mainly, this is
part of
right. So the main thing is for the project, there is a start, right, and there is a beginning and end. A beginning and end. For operation, the operation is what? Is an ongoing thing, something that goes on and on all the time. What else is the difference between them, team?
Project is this process.
Project is a process. What about the operation? It's not a process?
It's a continuous process also, but it's regular.
What do you mean regular?
Yani it's like it's the same. The project is different. If the operation, it will be the same process, but from project to project, there's different process.
A project is something which the customer explain.
According,
Project is something which the customer explained to us and just what he want. The operation is just what we need to do and what we need to prepare for that.
Project is finite.
It has an end. It has an end. Finite.
Project is an organized job, while the operation is an individual. It's an individual law.
Individual? What do you mean individual?
Like at any stage, it has many things. You can remove it, you can add it or something, but the project that have an organized structure, it will start with proper management, and then it ends with a happy face.
Let me tell you what, the operation is, please, operation is also organized. Sorry?
Here, project is a target or is a dream, but operation is procedure to achieve project.
To what? To operation is...
Operation is procedure, step by step procedure to achieve or to gain the project completion. Total, any job completion, that is the operation. A project means one dream, one target, one work. Beginning to end, we have to close. And this to close, we have to procedure, that is the operation.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's the the project itself. The project is providing. The project is providing something unique. It was not. It doesn't exist before. And the operations is providing something.
This is very important distinction. This is very important one. This is very important. With project,
another way we can say project is a task. We have to do. Project is job, one job, and to complete this job, that is procedure is operation.
So both of them, we need to do them, right? They
Yes.
both include tasks to be done, right? Whether it's operation or project, both. So, but what is the difference? You all guys mentioned that project has a beginning and end, which is absolutely right. So project, the main thing is one day the project will be finished, done. Now, the operation is an ongoing thing, day-to-day business, business as usual. That's operation. Great, this is one. What else? The other thing, sorry?
Operation can be part of the project.
Operation, part of a project. And project cannot be part of operation?
No. I think operation by the end there is handing over or close out. We can found the operation.
In both.
If operation you are not make new product, but project is a product.
But may I ask you a question, please? Which is more important in life, team? Is it the project or is it the operation? They are both important, but which is more important?
Project.
Operation is more important.
Operation is very important.
I think operation, project, so many project can be. inside operation also a project can be, but to complete project, operation required. That's it. But inside operation, one or two or more operation project also can be included.
But it's okay, Muhammad. But which one do you think is more important, team? Which one is it, operation or project?
For successful project is main, because to complete project is a success main. But to continue in so many operation, he is not success.
So
if a man can complete project.
Let me get someone else. I get your idea, guys. Please, who else?
Which I think is the most important thing. I think operation is superior to operation. Operation is end result of the project.
The operation
project is very important.
Sorry?
Project is important because there should be a project to do some operation on it. If there is no project, then there is no operation. Project is important.
So project is more important than operation, right?
Exactly, yeah. There should be a project to do some operation on it. If there is no project, then there is no need of operation. Okay. What do you need to do operation on it?
What are you going to operate on what, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there should be a project first.
I think it depends on the perspective. I think on a day-to-day basis, the operations are more important because the operation is what's going to keep your business ticking over on a day-to-day basis. But if you're thinking long-term, if you're thinking strategically, projects are more important because a project might be to improve an operation. The project will give the operation a meaning. Why are you doing this on a day-to-day basis? What are you trying to achieve? So I think it depends on the perspective.
Okay, very good. So guys, let me explain something here. What's the relation between project and operation? In fact, they are both very important, and you cannot one without the other. Sorry, please.
Operation is the supporting part of the project.
We need both. Let me tell you, we need both. Yes. Just a minute. Let me explain. Let's have our current situation here, which is Corona thing. The Corona, look at that. We have vaccine for flus. We have vaccine for flu, and we have that all the time. Now, because we have Corona, which is something new, it's new. We don't know Corona before, a year ago. So if we keep the same operation and producing the same vaccine, it will not fix our issue. We have this vaccine from flu every year, but it's not effective for Corona. We need a project. Why? Because we have something new. Now, if that project, which is finding a vaccine for Corona, is done and we have a vaccine, but it's not in operation, what are we going to do with that? It's in the laboratory. We need that vaccine to go to operation so we realize the benefit of the project. So in fact, they go hand in hand. And let me show you how it goes. Usually, guys, in life, in any type of business, we have, let's say, ongoing operation, and one day we have a project. Then again, the project will deliver to the operation, and we have operation, then again project, operation, project. So every time we have operation, project, operation, project. That's why, guys, we are improving. We have operation, which is responsible for continuity, and we have a project, which is responsible for the change. And in fact, you cannot without both, because the environment is changing, circumstances is changing, and that's why a project is there to respond to that change. But at the same time, even if you respond to change, then you need operation because you want to continue in the new state. So you need to continue in this updated state or a new state. That's why it goes like that. Operation and project, they handle to each other. So that's how it goes. That's why we are always improving in all aspects of life, because we need both operations responsible for continuity and projects which is responsible for the change. Are you okay, team?
That's okay.
Okay, so you see, we need both of them. Now, why I draw the thing here, my project like that? Because all project is about what? Projects. Why do we start a project? A project, we start them to have something new. So we start from, guys, mute yourself if you please all the time. Please mute yourself. So we started at this level and we increase the value. Now we are at a higher level. So with project, we increase the business value. Now we have a new product, we have a new car, a new vaccine, new building, new whatever the thing is. We are always moving and going up and up because of operation and project. Great. So how can we define the project in this case? How can we define the project? What is the project? What is a project? Now, project, the definition of project is this. Look at that. A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. So it is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create unique product, service, or result. It's an effort to create something new, something new. Why it's temporary? Why it's temporary? Why? What if it is not? What's the problem if it's not temporary? Team, what do you think? If it's not
temporary,
there will
how are you going to ever achieve anything? It becomes an operation if it's an ongoing thing. Right?
Exactly. If it's not temporary, we are back on the operation. It means we are doing the same thing, the same thing. Very good. It's always temporary. It has a start and end. Now, to create unique product or service or result. So what's unique? Why unique? What if it is not unique? Team, what if I'm producing the same thing?
Again, it's not a project. It's just the result of your process.
I mean, what if it is not unique?
Building.
If it's not unique, that means it became an operation. It's not a project.
Again, exactly. That's it. Again, that's right. If it's not unique, it means you are again and again producing the same thing, which means it is an operation. That's why the definition says temporary. It's not day-to-day thing, and it's unique. Projects are always deliver something. They always deliver something new. This is very important concept, very important. That's how you distinguish between operations, ongoing, and the product. And the project will deliver something new. Now, it delivers either product, new service, or even new result, any kind of result or research or product like what? Team, product like what? Team? Give me an example.
Like the
building.
Villa.
Villa. What
building.
else? Building.
Production line in a factory.
COVID vaccine. Yes, what?
Factories.
Factories? You mean?
Yeah, production lines. No, production lines and factories.
Just a minute. A new production line, yes, could be, but the production line and the line itself, running the line is operation, but new line, yes, it is. Service, give me an example of service, if you please.
Program.
New course.
New course, yes, it's a new service. What else? New service.
New program.
New software, new program.
New features.
New features, exactly. Feature in a credit card, in a mobile, in a mobile, whatever the new feature. Guys, you know here, what do I mean by result? What do you mean by result? In result. Result here, you can say a building is a result, a software, a course is a result. No, not that what I mean. Those are services and products. What we mean by result is maybe
customer satisfaction.
Sorry, team?
Customer focus.
Guys, mute yourself, please, all the time, unless you have something, please. So a result like, guys, a research. Let's say how it's a project. If we want to know, we need a project. If we want to know the population of UAE. So the whole project, 2-3 years to say that it's, let's say, 11 million. Now a whole project to find if that, let's say, medicine will cure from cancer. Or is it safe to use that vaccine for? Is it safe to use it for a human being? So the whole project about yes, it is safe or not. Can we put man on the moon? The whole project about a result, yes or no. It cost millions, but it is a project. to get a result. Now, I think you understand, and I'm sure you understand the difference between now project and operation. Let me check that, guys. And I have later on a few questions for you on that. But my question is, how do project get started? What triggers the need for a project?
Requirement from the sponsor or the customer.
Exactly. A customer will come to you and say, I need villa, I need car, new software, new course, new whatever the thing. So customer
need.
Sorry?
The customer need.
Customer need.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
What about unusual circumstances?
What is it? Sorry?
What about unusual circumstances like this pandemic?
Circumstances. Unusual circumstances. Yes. Like what? Give me example.
Market requirement.
Unusual situations. So tell me.
Market requirement.
Market requirement. Yes. Market demand. Market demand.
When we are going to start to solve our one need, that is project started.
There is a need, right?
Whatever we need. This can be product, this can be service.
No,
when we want to get that one,
Muhammad, just a minute, if you please. It's not always whatever we need. No, sometimes you have to have project because I'll tell you what, there is a new regulations. There are new regulations. Because of the new regulation, let's say you cannot, let's say the government will say from now on, you cannot use, let's say, fuel in this area. You have to use only, let's say, batteries. In this area for cars, you cannot use fuel. This area is, let's say, a restricted area or whatever it is. You cannot use fuel. You have to use battery charge cars. Now, this is a regulation. Or maybe the taxation itself, it's a new regulation. Because of that new regulation, maybe we will reconsider the feasibility of some of the project. I mean, what triggers the need of a project? Maybe new environmental regulation, or maybe a new rules, you know, maybe a technological advancement, new technology, and that new technology, and everyone is using, let's say, 5G, Wi-Fi 5G, or whatever it is. Because of this new technology, we all, as companies, we have to use something new. Now, you know what? Because of Corona, many companies change how they work. They started a new project and they are thinking about shifting to online. What triggers that is not a need, not because they need, because they forced to, because this is the new norm now. So what triggers
yes, Mr. Reed, that will be under operations to consider this we can say elements that can be political, environmental, financial, all will come including. All will come. We have to consider when we started, that we will consider on our operation. Because our project is our need.
So what I want to say is, what triggers the need for new project is market demand, customer request, new technology, new regulation, fix a problem. Maybe you faced a problem and you want to fix it. Now, the whole thing, team, about a project is to change from current state, the company in a current state, to a future better state. We need to increase the business value. The whole thing is about increasing business value of the organization. While we start a new project, we need to increase business value. But don't think that business value is only money thing. No, it's not. We have tangible and intangible elements of business value. So business value, you can say we need to increase our profit. We need to increase our, let's say, stakeholder equity, fixtures, utility, the equipment we have. This is all monetary value, but also companies start a new project for intangible element. Like what, team? Like what? Intangible element. So the whole project, maybe we'll lose money. I'll tell you what, maybe we will lose money, but we will increase the intangible element. Like what?
Safety project.
Safety project could be. What else?
Migration.
Improving the image of the company.
What is it? That?
Improving the image of the company.
Image of the company. Very good. This is very good one. Public benefit, brand recognition, reputation. Let's say all governments, guys, governments all over the world and companies, they do that. Let's say in UAE. Why the UAE government every now and then they send help to people and aid to people all over the world. Microsoft do that. Why are they doing that? In fact, they are losing money. If money-wise they are using, but it's public benefit. The image is very important. The brand, help people, you know, the goodwill. This is something intangible element. So the whole thing of project is to change from current state to a future, better state with a higher business value. Now I have questions for you, team. I want to check that you get the difference between project and operation. What do you think about the first scenario? Is it project or operation?
Project.
It's a project.
Operation. It's operation. Operation.
Project. Number one.
It's a project.
Guys, we have been discussing project and operation for, I don't know, 10 minutes. No mistakes. If something new, it's a project. If it is something repetitive, it's operation. So what do you think? Building an extension on a house, what is that?
It's a project.
This is project.
It's an operation. We have already house.
No. Why operation? Why? I have a
project.
house and I'm building an extension, something new. Do I do that every day, every week, every month, build a new extension? No, it's one-time thing. One-time thing. It's project, right? What about number two?
Number two
is operation.
Operation.
What about number two? Operation.
Number two is operation.
Absolutely, operation. What about number three?
Project.
This is project.
Project? Are you sure, team?
Yes, project.
Why? Why?
Because this is unique.
Not continuous.
Unique
Has a
one
beginning
job.
and ending.
What if I am someone who organize a company who organize conferences all the time?
Still a project.
If it's on a regular basis, then it's an operation. If
A
it's
regular
like,
basis, I do that. Yes.
if it's weekly, then it's an operation. But if it's like once every month or once every 2 months, then it is a project.
So the
it's not regular.
duration, just a minute. So the duration between events is what decide if this is a project or operation. Is it that?
I believe so.
No, it is not. Although it's a little bit, just a minute. I'll tell you what, when we say it's a new project, if there is a difference in the stakeholders, if different stakeholders mean it's a project because something changed, the stakeholder, the timing is different, the size is different, the budget is different, any of these, if it's different, then it's a new project. So project is unique, not the same audience, not the same speakers, not the same topic, not the same number of audience. So it's a project, even if you do that every day, each one is different. Stakeholders are different. The location is different. The problem, the issues, the risk, the budget, everything is in you. So it is a project. So it's a project. What about the last one? Team.
Project.
This is operation.
Operation.
It's also project.
Team,
Yeah, team holding check. This operation.
It's operation.
Why it's operation?
Because
It's part of
it's a
the making
continuous
cake.
process.
This part of job.
I think it
Depends.
I think
It
it's a
depends on the
project
situation.
because I think it's a project because no two wedding cakes are identical. They will be different depending on the requirement of the couple who's getting married.
That's the issue. If you're a baker who like mass produces wedding cakes, and you produce a huge volume of the same cake, then it would be an operation. But if you presume that you're making individual cakes for each client, then it would be a project.
Just a minute, but that it's okay. How you discuss it is amazing. But look at that. It says baking a wedding cake. Absolutely. Wedding cake is not something from the mass production. Each couple has their own cake. So it is what a project. Maybe I need, 3 layers, 4 layers. I need it red, blue, different things. It's not from the mass production. I mean, I am tailoring. As it's a wedding cake, we tailor that. So it is what? It's a project.
Project.
Are we okay, team? So project, we understand it is something unique. Unique. What do you mean by unique? If any different, we have similar project, let's say, but there is a different in the stakeholders, different project, the size, the budget, the team, project team. If it is different, then it is a different project. So what is project management? So this is project. What is project management? Project management is leading the team to achieve goals and meet success criteria at specific time. So we need to lead a group of people to achieve a specific goal. Or you can say, guys, will you please mute yourself? So we can say also project management is about, look at that, applying also the skills, the knowledge, the tools and techniques on project objective, on project activities to reach project objectives. Now, if you ask me, what are those skills and tools and techniques that I need to know to manage a project? This is the subject of, if you want to study for project management, this is the subject of the certificate of project management. It is what do you need to know, what skills you need, what tools you need, and what's the knowledge you need in order to lead a group of people to achieve goal and meet a success criteria within a specific time. Now, here's the good news, team. The good news is this. If you learn about project management, it is really an interesting, first of all, and it's a skill that is transferable. It's a transferable skill. If you are a project manager, you can manage any project, no matter what domain it is, what size it is, you can manage it if you know the skills and the tool and the knowledge for that. If you have that, you can manage the project no matter what type of project is that, what size, what budget. You can, if you know the tools. Now, managing a project, if you want, it boils down to several questions, like what? What problem are you solving? So what are you going to solve? What's the problem? So we need to know what's the end result. You remember my first slide, guys? My first slide, you see people have different ideas, different understanding of what the project is. So the first thing you will do as a project manager is exactly understanding what am I going to achieve? What is it? So I have to collect requirement, understand from my stakeholders what do they need to achieve. Now, also how I will solve this problem. Maybe I have several solutions, so I have to select one of these solutions. Which one is that? Now, after I select the solution, what plan do I have? Now I need to select my team and set a target date, build a schedule, what is the budget. So I have to plan for the tasks, the schedule I will do. By the way, it's, this is introduction, summary, but in the real training of project management, we go into detail how you do that. It's here also, it's only about skimming about that. So what is your plan? You have to choose and select a plan. How long it will take, what resources you will need. Now, this is very important, which is the success criteria. How do you know that you are done? How do you know? Otherwise, you will continue working. It will be like operation. So you need a success criteria to finish, to know that you are done. Clearly define the objectives, requirement, and the deliverables that the customer need. It will help to answer that question. Finally, the last thing in project management is, after you are done, how well did the project go? Was the customer satisfied? Have you achieved what you planned for? Is there any improvement to how you do things? By answer all these questions, you will know what is project management. So what you will do to answer those questions is the project management. Of course, I'm not going here in detail, but these are the things we discuss in the course in project management. Now, what's the advantage of being a project manager and having a project management professional manager certificate? What's the advantage of that? First of all, as we said, it's transferable skill. So if you learn project management, whether you are in IT, agriculture, pharmaceutical, you can do any of these. It's transferable. So you can use it anyway. And guys, you know, projects are all over. They are vital part of our of any management. So it is there. If you want to grow and improve, you have to learn about project management. We have two things only: either project or operation in all work and all business. Now, having a PMP certificate will provide an industry recognition. It's a very well recognized certificate, and it's something you achieve, you add it to your career. People know about PMP. There are so many statistics, guys, that will show how important. No time here to show you everything, but it's very much recommended, this certificate. So it will enhance your opportunities to find a new job, to find a new career if you want. Remember, it's a transferable. Whenever you go, wherever you go, you can use the skill, project management. Now, you will learn important skills. Maybe you have, let's say, leadership skill, emotional intelligence, but there are many other like negotiation, influencing, team building. All these are skills needed for a project manager. You, by learning project management, you will learn these important skills. Now, statistically, as per Project Management Institute, which is the body who govern the PMP certificate and who grant this certificate, you will there is an increase, or let me say it differently, PMP holders have an opportunity of between 15 to 20% increase in salary because they have this certificate. So it contributes to higher income. And which is really amazing, guys, it provides a networking opportunity. Because I'll tell you what, this certificate is not about only knowing the tools and techniques. You will learn new terms and terminology. It will be easier for you to communicate with other project managers easily. Because guys, there are so many terms, and if you use the same language, it will be easier for you to communicate with others. This certificate, it's a community. Now we have about 1 million PMP holder all over the world. Still, you know, there is a room for a lot more. There is an expectation that we need in project management up to 2027. There will be increased by 33% of people working in project. We need more 33% of people working in project management. Now, lastly, PMP certificate is the gold standard in project management. So this certificate is the most important certificate, PMP, in project management. There are other certificates, but PMP is the most important one. And the good news is we, in Selected Training, guys, we are an authorized training partner with PMI. So we are authorized to provide this training, and you will have a certificate that you are authorized to apply for the PMP exam. So with our courses, you can apply for the exam, and we'll help you. We have all the materials you need. You will have access code. You will have you have downloadable materials. We have videos there from PMI themselves, and it's used whenever you are one of our attendees or one of our delegates to the course on PMP training. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Please.
Matt, what does PMP stand for?
Project Management Professional. Project Management Professional. PMI, Project Management Institute. It's the institute who issue this certificate, the Project Management Professional. By the way, it's not the only certificate they issue. They have other certificates, the same. And we are authorized to also help you to develop these and get this certificate, like risk management, like schedule management, like cost all these certificates and standards.
And can it be done online?
It can be done online. We are doing that online and in class. Absolutely, both. We are delivering courses online and in class. Program management, risk management, portfolio management, all of these certificates. Agile, also agile practices. Also, we are authorized to deliver all those, and you are welcome if you want to be one of our delegates. Thank you, team. Thank you very much.
Just I want to ask one question. Now we're starting this introduction. There is a process. That's meaning if I needed to continue what all the process, we need to take the course, or you are going to one by one?
No, a course, group of people, maybe, I don't know who wants this certificate. It can be, we are delivering to 10, 15, 20, it's online. We can do that to many people. It's not one-on-one. It's not one-on-one. It can be, but why? It can be. Guys, I've launched pooling. If you please, let us know about if you are interested and enjoyed in that course, please, the polling is now active. If you have any question in the meantime, please feel free to ask.
At the end of this course, we will get this PMP certificate.
Oh, you are in a hurry. You think this 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you will get certified? You know, all people will be certified. No, it's a long story. It's not like that. By the way, the certificate itself, by the way, it's important. And that's why it needs an effort. You need to study, really you need. And by the way, guys, next week, exactly next week, we have also a session about how to apply for the exam, how to be certified, tips and tricks about the exam. We'll discuss that next week if you are interested. More information about the project management professional PMP certificate. More on that next week. Team, any question, please?
So, man, if I leave my details with you, can somebody come from the sales team contact me, my email address? Will somebody be able to contact me because I'd like to do this for a public course?
Okay, so what do you suggest?
If I leave my email address, will somebody from Select be able to contact me?
Okay, yes, please. So
this course,
sorry.
This course will be sent to us by email, right? Recorded one. The link.
The link?
The link, this session.
This session.
This session.
It will be on YouTube. You can.
Yeah, I think it'll be on the Select Training YouTube. If you go onto Select Training, the recordings for all of our free public courses are on there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's very easy to can understand everything.
You are welcome. Most welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Very engaging. And I know how to manage my husband now. He is a operation.
By the way, you can use it in real life. By the way, really, team, when you learn about project management, it's not only for business, it's for your own life as well. Really, you will feel a change, how you look at things, how you think, how you distinguish between what's important, what is not. Really, because there are more than 150 different tools, and those are amazing tools. You will learn about them in project management. And as I said, guys, you can use it in any domain. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. You can use it in any domain. It's a transferable skill. Thank you for attending, everyone.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. And it was interesting.
Thank you.
A little short.
Most welcome.
Yeah,
thank you.
We hope to be a little longer next session.
Okay. Guys, some people say it's a headache. I don't know. So yes, we need to give you an idea because it's a topic. It's that the training is 5 days, 8-hour training. It's not something
exactly.
So
I am also a trainer here in Afghanistan, but hope to have some free session in the coming weeks, so we will enjoy.
We have. In fact, we have in the future. We have.
Okay,
if
thank
we
you very
just
much.
follow Select, will we be able to find out all the other courses? If we follow Select on the social media, we can find out the courses, right?
Guys, we have, as I said in the beginning, we have a lot of courses. And if you want to follow us on social media, please do that. We have so many courses that I think you will like. You can follow us on social media. We always updating and adding new courses. Please, in different aspects of business, soft skills, coaching, mentoring, all these in IT and so many things, guys. So please check our social media, Select Training. Thank you very much for attending, team. Thank you very much.
Thank you for a great session, man. Very, very interesting and very engaging.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you, team.
Hi, man.
Hi.
Man, I just want to know the course duration and the cost of this course.
The course duration and the cost?
Yes.
To do that, you have to contact our salespeople.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm a trainer. I don't know about that. So please contact.
At least the duration. Can you tell me?
A duration is, you know, sometimes 4 days, sometimes 5 days, between 4 to 5 days. But
only
it's
this much.
Only, is it too much or not that much?
It's very short.
But it's 8 hours.
Okay, okay.
8 hours. So it's
all the evening classes, because we are on the work, we have to spend time.
So
that
I'll
way.
tell you what, we are a little bit flexible. So if we have a group of people who want only, let's say, 4 days, 4 hours a day, we can do that. We can arrange that. So contact our salespeople for this kind of flexibility. We are flexible because you know why? Because it's online. So we can do it afternoon, in the morning, you know, we are flexible.
That's great. That's great.
So
no need to come for the institution, yeah?
Sorry?
No need to come for any particular institution, yeah?
No,
it is
no,
online.
No,
that's great. That's great. That's great.
Even even PMI, the Project Management Institute, they encourage this. In fact, I'll tell you what, we are delivering a training to people outside UAE from other countries. So no need to come anywhere.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, man.
You are welcome. Most welcome.
Thank you.
How much qualification required for PMP certificate? Like diploma or should be degree?
Guys, any question? Are we okay?
Yeah, we posted our hi. How are you, Mr. Man? Thank you very much for the great post.
You are welcome.
Yeah, we posted our email in the chat box, sales@selectgroup.ae. So please, for any inquiries, send us on this email.
Okay, guys, we dropped in the chat the email addresses. If you want to check for prices, durations, it's in the chat. We dropped that in the chat.
Sales@selectgroup.ae. So please feel free to contact us anytime.
Yes, and for all the participants this afternoon, we will be sending you our PMP brochure. So you will have more information on how you can join our course and how you can take the PMP exam. Thank you, everyone, for your participation.
Thank you very much.